Hi, welcome to Nanyang Education's Primary School Problem Sum series, where we go through upper primary problem sum techniques. In this video, we'll be covering part 2 of our series, Constant Total. This is our second video, Ratios, and we'll go through the basic techniques for this topic. Under our problem sum technique playbook, we have 10 different techniques to go through, and this is just our second topic. So don't forget to follow us for more updates on the next few videos. So for this video, the lesson plan will be as such. First, we'll cover a basic question with a step-by-step guide. Next, we have another basic question for you to attempt on your own. And lastly, to really test your understanding, we have an intermediate question for you to try on your own. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So let's see our question 1. Darius had 5 times as many pens as Han. After giving 20 of them to Han, they had the same amount of pens. How many pens did they have in total? So our first step will be to draw a before change after model as such. We write the ratio of Darius and Han. Before, their ratio will be 5:1. The change will be minus 20 for Darius and plus 20 for Han. And after that, they have the same amount of pens, so the ratio should be 1:1. Now let's look at the total number of parts for before and after row respectively. It should be 6 and 2. Now for step 2, we have to notice that in this exchange, our total remains the same. So in this before change after table, we have to equate the before total and the after total. So we need to make sure on the before row, 6 units is equals to 2 parts on the after row. How do we do that? We have to multiply the after row by 3 times. That will give us the ratio of 3 units is to 3 units and our total 6 units, same as before. Now with this new table, we can move on to step 3, which is to solve for 1 unit. Let's see the number of pens given, the change. We take 3 unit minus 1 unit equals to 2 units. That's the change in Han's pens. And as the question tells us, that is 20. With that, we can find out that 1 unit equals to 20 divided by 2, 10. With our 1 unit, we can solve the question. So the question asks, how many pens did they have in total? Well, as our table says, that's 6 units. So we should take 6 times 10 and we get 60. So that's our answer. They had 60 pens in total. Now let's do a recap. Our first step is to draw a before change after model to input all our information. Step 2, we notice that the total remains the same and we equate it on both before and after. Then we can find 1 unit and finally solve the question. Now that we have learned how to do the questions, let's attempt another one. Enzhe had twice the number of cups as Siwei. After Enzhe gave Siwei 12 cups, Siwei had twice the number of cups as Enzhe. How many cups did Siwei have now? Feel free to pause the video and attempt the question. You can resume once you're ready. Alright, so first we write down the ratio of Enzhe and Siwei. Before that, it should be 2:1. Our change should be Enzhe lost 12 cups and Siwei gained 12 cups. And after, our ratio will be 1:2. Now let's look at our total. What a coincidence. On both before and after, it will be 3 units. On more difficult questions, this would not be the case though. But it's okay, let's continue to solve this question. Let's look at the number of cups given, our change. We take 2 units minus 1 unit equals to 1 unit. And as the question tells us, this equals to 12. So how many cups did Siwei have now? As our table states, that will be 2 units, which is equals to 12 times 2, 24. So Siwei had 24 cups. Now let's try an intermediate difficulty question. Tom had some cheese, while Jerry had no cheese. After Jerry stole 27, he had twice as many cheese as Tom. How much cheese did Tom have at first? Feel free to pause the video and attempt the question. You can resume once you're ready. Alright, so our first step will be to write down the ratio of Tom and Jerry's cheese. So before it will be 1:0. Our change would be Jerry stole 27 from Tom, so Tom minus 27, Jerry plus 27. After that, Jerry would have 3 times as much cheese as Tom, so our ratio would be 1 unit is to 3 unit. Now let's look at our total. Before that, it will be 1 part, and after, it will be 4 units. So we need to equate it by multiplying the top row by 4. With that, we can get our new before change after table. Before row, 4 units is to 0. Our change stays the same. And after, 1 unit is to 3 units. So how much cheese did Jerry steal? Well, it will be 3 units, which is, as the question tells us, 27. So 1 unit will be 27 divided by 3, 9. So how much cheese did Tom have at first? That will be 4 units as our table tells us, which would be 4 times 9, 36. So that's our answer. Tom had 36 cheese at first. Did you get it? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!